Hey there, it's Dr. Cammisa. Welcome back to our video series. If you're new to our series, hit the subscribe button, like us, share us with your friends. But today I've got something exciting to share with you. One of the tools that we use here at the clinic, and this is the Power Plate Roller. We teach this all the time, every week, several times a week about how to actually use this roller. So stay tuned. We got lots to share about this. This is a fantastic product. So stay tuned with us. We got lots to share today. Hey there, it's Dr. Cammisa. Welcome back to our video series. And like we talked about, today's topic is going to be the Power Plate Roller. And so why would you want to use the roller? A lot of people have foam rollers at home, but this is not just a foam roller. This roller has power and vibration and all the technology that made Power Plate so infamous in the vibrational world for exercise and therapy. Obviously, you can see we're sitting behind a lot of plates here. So, why do we use this? And as I said initially, we train patients on how to use this vibration for their spine several times a week. We have many different patients that we're training with. And so, why would you want to use this? And what are the benefits of this? Well, when you think about what's happening in the time that we're living in now, and so it's March the 2nd, snow is finally melting here in Chicago. We have the sun, full sun outside, so that's awesome. And but people are still working from home, so they're sitting at a computer. And you know, I've had several patients come in the last couple weeks that are quote unquote retired. And they're in their early 60s, and there's nothing that makes somebody look older than a hunched over posture. Nothing makes someone look older than that. And if you remember, we talked about our golf video about the working with the posture stick to improve your spine angle. Well, when you're all hunched over, your thoracic spine becomes very rigid. In this stiffness of the spine, not only does it affect your golf game, but it affects everything else in your game, or in your life, I should say, because that forward posture, I'm going to show you some x-rays here in a little bit. Not that I want to get into the medical side of things, but I want to show you exactly what we're trying to accomplish with the roller so that when we do the posture stick exercise for golf, you understand why you're doing it. And so I'm a very big proponent of when I give someone to do an exercise, I want them to know, here's what the exercise is doing, these are the exercises, these are the muscles that are involved, and these are the benefits to you. So the first thing that we want to talk about is, we talk about the spine and where this is actually going to go. And people are working from home. They're working actually longer than they would be if they were going to the office because there's no commuting time. They just get up, they have their coffee, they go downstairs, they're on the computer 8-10 hours a day with very little break. So using this would be a great 5-minute break a couple times a day. And I'm going to show you exactly how that's going to look and how best to do this. But I want to show you on X-ray what we're trying to accomplish with the posture, with the Power Plate Roller, where it goes, and why do you want to use this? And obviously we know all the benefits of the vibration, and so when we turn this on, it speeds up the relaxation of the tissue. It relaxes the spine. It stimulates the spinal joints and all the other benefits that take place. You can watch some of the other videos that we've done about that. But you're going to see some pictures now of where the power plate roller goes. And if someone has a difficult time using the roller because their spine is so stiff, which is probably going to be about 60% of the time, maybe even 70% of the time, they will not be able to do a complete without any kind of head support. So I'm going to show you some pictures of what that looks like and how we can start to get you into using the power plate roller on a daily basis. You can see in this first X-ray here that there is 3 dots, one on the back of the head, one on the mid-back, and one on the tailbone area. Now these are locations that we want the club or the posture stick or the piece of PVC to connect all those together. Obviously you can see that those are not in the same line. So as we actually have the person lay on the back, the red dot with the P in it is going to be where the power plate roller is going to be. And you can see that when they're on their, when this person would be on their back, they would need to have some support underneath their head. This X-ray here, you can see the P, which is for the power plate roller, is forcing that thoracic spine to go upwards. We're using gravity. So this is a form of traction. We're using gravity to increase that flexibility of that thoracic spine so that the head can finally start to come down. So in this particular case, if this person was using 3 cushions or 4 cushions, whatever it may be, I've had people use as many as 6 cushions. But if they're starting off, let's say, with 3 cushions, then maybe after the first couple minutes, they may be able to get down to 2 cushions, but they may not be. It's just, this is not a race. This is a process. And the process is finding the right speed on the roller that's most comfortable for you. My guess is going to be number 3, but it could be 1 or 2 for you as well. And finding that most comfortable speed. You're going to do this on the floor with the yoga mat, and you want to do this for a maximum of 10 minutes. And you can see why we want to do this. We want to move the thoracic spine upwards or forward, the head to come backwards. And this is going to allow us to make better contact and have the head, the mid-back, and the lower back area all in contact with your golf club or the PVC pipe or the posture stick. So what I wanted to show you on the roller is when we press it in, it gives us our battery life indicator. And then we're going to go through the first setting here. I'm just going to show you the amount of vibration. I'm just going to hold this on here. The power plate itself is not on. This is just the roller. And this is around 22 hertz. That's what this is firing at right now. Somewhere right around 22 hertz. And when we put this on a patient, so that's level 1. Level 2, this is going to be 30 hertz. Obviously you can see that's a little bit faster, a little bit more roll taking place here. And the last one is going to be that we use, which is level 3. This is around 42 hertz, and you can see that there's quite a bit of roll once that gets going. When you look at the roller underneath the spine, you're going to see that the roller is underneath the thoracic spine. And when you see the image of the patient on the floor with the roller underneath her, that is the same position where this roller is currently placed on the spine. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn on the roller, and it's going to have 3 different speeds, and I'm going to ask Karina what speed she likes the best. So here we go. This is number 1. How does that feel?
Easy.
That's easy. So we're going to go to number 2. Does that feel better or worse?
Better.
That's better. And now we're going to go to number 3, and you're going to see, does that feel better or worse?
That's best.
So that's the best. So, as we talk about all the time, we're on number 3 here. Number 3 is at 42 hertz. We talk about the spine loving 40 hertz. This is only 2 hertz above that. And 9 times out of 10, patients will love the third selection on here, which is going to be 42 hertz. As you can see in this picture here, there is 3 cushions, and these are just stadium seat cushions that you can use to support your head. The reason I like these stadium cushions is because you can progress. As your spine gets more flexible, you can go from 3 to 2 cushions, down to 1 cushion, and then you can go to no cushion. And you want to start off at about probably 3 or 4 minutes with as much support as your head requires so that you feel comfortable. And that and as your spine becomes more flexible, then you can increase the time by a minute or 2. Now the roller has an automatic shut off at 10 minutes, which is really a perfect amount of time to be in this position. And the goal obviously is to get to no support. That doesn't mean that you'll get there, but that's the goal. Depending on actually what's happening in your spine, how old you are, how much rigidity there is in your spine, you may always have some cushions under your head, but every time that you do this, you're going to get up and feel like your shoulders are back, that you're standing taller. And it's just a great way, and I just love these cushions. You can get them on Amazon. Go to your local hardware store, get some stadium seating. They're about $5 or $6 a piece. So you can see when I show you the x-rays, when we go through the exact location of where the power plate roller needs to go, you start to realize that, yeah, I showed you the exercise for golf to improve your golf game. And I have patients that struggle with that all the time. And this device here, this power plate roller, when used properly, is probably one of the most powerful home therapy pieces of equipment you could possibly have, because it's going to increase the flexibility of your spine, which is going to automatically decrease the stiffness of your spine. It's going to allow your posture to improve. When we work with the posture stick or the golf club or your PVC pipe to work on touching your back of your head, your mid-back, and your lumbar spine, all at the same time, the more aligned those 3 parts of your body become, the stronger your posture is, the more balanced your posture. And guess what happens when your posture is better? You are better. You feel better. You have more energy. Energy is flowing from your brain through that spinal cord to all the tissues and organs in our body. And so when you're all hunched over and your head's forward and your head's extended and your neck is crunched like a turtle being sucked down, and there's very little energy that's traveling through your body. So we need to open up that body and allow that energy to transfer through there. And I'm telling you, 10 minutes every day, working up to 10 minutes every day with this thing is going to change your life. I guarantee you that. I don't guarantee too many things, but I will tell you it will change your life, because it's going to change your spine. We see it all the time. Structure governs function. And if we can change the structure, change the spine, change the flexibility, then we can change the amount of energy that goes through it. And yes, you can make a better turn. And yes, you can drive the ball further. And yes, you can make better compression on the ball. You can do all those things, but you're going to be doing it with a better body, a better mind, and a better spirit. So until next time, God bless you as we empower people to live their best day every day. I'm Dr. Cammisa, and hit the the like button, share our videos. Until next time, stay tuned and God bless you.